Rightio, welcome to this week's episode of the After Party podcast. My name is Connor Moroney and I'm joined by my co-host, Andy Hudson. How you doing today, big dog?
Yeah, not bad, my brother. Bit dusty from the weekend, but...
It feels a bit fucking quiet, like without our normal, like, G-up intro
especially
now.
for me now, I'm not wearing headies. It's
You're like hearing just like the things of the room.
Yeah.
Move your foot up for a sec. Sick. Well, fuck yeah, mate. We've had a bunch of crazy couple of weeks recently, and we've got a fucking another big couple of weeks coming up. We've got some big guests that I'll announce now because they are locked the fuck in. We have Marty and Michael coming in on Friday, which is going to be fucking sick, getting them into the Caco, getting them on our home turf. And then also next Wednesday, we have Alpha Blokes podcast that are going to be jumping on as well. And for those who don't know, it is fucking nutty at the moment. They are number one in the country, above Rogan, Inspired Unemployed, Hamish and Andy, you fucking name it. They're in front of them. Now. They're number one. And they're just two fucking legends from Gladstone just talking smack. So they're going to come on. We're going to get a bit weird on Wednesday night next week and talk some smack. So, mate, we've got two fucking big stars basically coming on. It's going to be fucking ham. So as always, just like, subscribe, jam all our shit and help out where possible because we fucking need it. We really do need it. So this week, I mean, fuck, the last couple of weeks we've been a bit bare on the whole sport thing, but I feel like at the moment it's just like, I'm sure everyone listening and you as well would probably fucking have that weird feeling right now of like, nothing's happening.
It's a bit of a lull.
It's like that weird part of the year where it's like we're coming out of winter, the fucking footy's all sort of like dying off before its big peak.
Yep.
There's nothing in the news. Everyone's like on lock. But
yeah,
like,
no one's doing dumb shit, which is our fucking...
I feel like it's like,
wheelhouse.
Winter, people stay inside. Summer, it's also, where it all happens.
Yeah, and also people are like, I'm not going to, get suspended for the last couple of games. Everyone's like on their, P's and Q's. Yeah. Like... They're not really doing the dumb shit that we look for. Yeah, exactly.
It's dead in the streets at the moment. But fuck, mate, we'll still come through and talk some fucking smack. Yep. We never stop the smack talk. One of the... I've got the stupidest topics today. So all aboard, fellas. This one's going to be an extremely bumpy ride. But... there's something that's been on my mind lately and it's been doing my nut in. So I live with my roommate. His name's Sam and he's a chippy. You know him fucking well now from coming over and seeing him all the time and shit. But basically he's a chippy. Fucking loves it. He's a great chippy at that. 24/7 it's chippy life because what I've noticed, right, is he goes to work at fucking 5 a.m, whatever, fucking dark basically, gets up, fucking charges all day on the site, doing hard labour that I wouldn't know fucking anything about. Then he gets home and he'll jump on his phone for a little bit in between like dinner or whatever.
Yep.
And when he's like on his phone, he's on TikTok.
Yep.
And his TikTok is all tradie TikTok.
It's tradie TikTok.
So he's coming down and fucking after a long day of hitting fucking wood, he's jumping on and watching the influencers of the world that also are fucking doing chippy shit and filming it throughout the day.
But are they like funny or are they like just tradies? It'll
be a bit of both. It's the world of tradies. You know what I mean? Like there's sad tradies, angry tradies, who knows? I'm sure there's like some fucking blokes advice bullshit out there as well that's like
it gets a bit serious.
My miso doesn't get around me. My hands look like this, so hers can look like this. That sort of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's the whole scope of tradie.
Yeah. It's the world.
Informative. It's their own.
Like he could be learning a new technique. It could be a new funny kind. It could be whatever. But
it could be educational.
Moral of the story is, I'm like, that's a fucking lot of chippy activity in a day to come home and just settle your mind from chippy activities to more fucking chippy content. But get this is where like I'm like, I can live with it. I get it.
It's
you know
weird,
what I mean?
But I can,
He now...
But mind you also probably go home and watch fucking podcasts.
You see, this, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So the thing where I'm starting to go like, okay, we need a fucking break around the household is... for the last 2 weeks, he's been watching this new show on Netflix called Big Timber. And Fuck me, cunt. It is too much wood for one man's life, dude. Big Timber basically is a show on Netflix. I don't know how Netflix has greenlit this shit. The account on Instagram has 10K followers. There's been no bump from the Netflix global fucking spread. It's ridiculous. It's basically about this dude who runs a timber mill and he goes out with his staff, chops down the trees and then collects them and processes the wood to be sold. That is the show. Yep. But this guy basically, all he does is, so he's on Netflix. He's obviously a fucking decent timber guy because he's got a fucking show, but he's so cheap because I've been stuck watching this shit now as well because I'm like, what the fuck is this? So all he does is buy cheap fucking machines, so the big claws and all that sort of stuff.
He's tied up.
And then and then every single episode the shit breaks and then he G's up at everyone for the shit breaking and nothing exciting happens. No one gets injured. There's no danger factor to Big Timber. It's just fucking, timber. It's literally just someone filming their day at work. I feel like if I fucking do car leasing for my day-to-day job, if there was if they got sent the exact same team to my work, they could make the exact same show. They add suspense to everything. It'd be like, Connor just got a new email from the boss. She is not happy with him today. He's got a load of work and he's going to drive through it. And then it's
got a load of work and he's got a fresh vape and he's got it in the bathroom. Not doing it. So wait, is this Big Timber guy, is he an Aussie?
No, he's Americans. This motherfucker's worldwide, dude. He's murdering it.
Whereabouts? Is he a hella southern dude?
He's in Canada somewhere, in the woods. And look, I get the appeal to these shows, right? I used to love the fucking channel A&E or whatever, and you'd go on and it'd be all those bargaining shows where it's what I was porn stars. And
they were dope. Ice Road Truckers, but that at least has the danger element.
Yeah, that has the danger element. And also, it's we watch Ice Road Truckers because we're what's this going to be like? I don't know, you know what I mean? Whereas my roommate all he's doing is waking up till he goes to sleep. So goes to work all day, comes home, watches tradie TikTok, then washes down for dessert a bit of Big Timber, then falls asleep at 8:30 and then wakes up again the next morning for more fucking timber. Real life timber.
Yeah, wakes up with morning wood, then fucking goes and fucking works with wood, then goes and watches wood.
My question,
does the wood end?
Exactly, and this is my question. I've been telling him, I'm like, dude, this is a lot of fucking wood. And also he's manning the living room TV with it, you know what I mean? I'm all for sitting down and joining into whatever my fucking mate's watching or whatever, but Big Timber's hard for me to fucking get around, dude. It's tough. Do you reckon I'm in the wrong for, I suppose, judging 24/7 fucking bringing your work home and watching it? Or do you think it's time for the big man to put down the Big Timber?
It's too much wood, dude. I try. For me, wood is a need to use basis. It's all right, there's wood. I'm sitting on a wooden couch, but I'm not fucking, what wood is this? It's as long as it works, I'm about it, but I'm not fucking going into anything. Mind you, there's worse things to be obsessed with.
It's not he's fucking
obsessed with, but you do that in your own time. Do that in your own. You want to watch Big Timber, you get the laptop. You've got one living room with one big ass TV. It needs to be a mutually
Big Timber. Yeah, I mean,
funny
it's literally that. I mean, you're right. It's not he's a fucking porn star and he's bringing home his porn with him or some shit. Yeah. And the motherfucker every 2 days has to listen to me go, "Oi, watch this fucking clip of my podcast."
Watch my. It's not. Yeah, well.
So this is where it comes back, right? This is where it comes back is I consume podcasts for sure, but I'm even fuck me, cunt. I am a 24/7 podcast guy. I'm I need a second of not reality.
Yeah, not podcasting.
It's wild because I fucking do this and then I go home and edit this and then chop it up all week. I hear this voice like 24/7 more than anyone ever should. It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah. No, there's definitely worse things to be fucking addicted to, but I think you should take it to your personal quarters if you're going to be that obsessed with timber. And it's not like it's like fucking exhilarating. It's not
dude, this is the thing. I'm actually jealous of him, dude. Like, because if I found that much joy in my job or whatever, I'd be rich. Like he fucking, like, he's watching shit and he'll be like, oh, look at that saw they just used or whatever. And I'm like,
dude, sorry, Sam, dude. You're a fucking great guy. But that's a great endorsement for whichever company he works for, because he's fucking living and dying by timber.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. If there's one thing Sam loves, it's fucking timber, dude. I used to work on a timber yard as well, and it was fucked.
Next time I come to yours, I'm going to try and like fuck with him and try and not be hella, like, it's going to be sarcastic, but I'm going to just get him talking about timber and see if we can go. Get him like hella excited, like, bro, what timber?
Oh, if you go home and like look at your like window or something and like see something that's like out of line, give him a call and be like, oh yeah, like my fucking window or whatever is like wigging me out at the moment, and he'll be like, he'll tell you exactly. He frosts chippies.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like, clearly,
yeah.
But what's the chippy TikTok realm like? Is that just fucking?
It's pretty fucking. Oh, I actually don't hate it. I mean, it gets pretty creative because like it's dudes making shit all day. So then when they fucking like start wigging around and start doing stupid shit, like they come up with stuff. Like,
yeah, okay, yeah, because I know I've seen a few of them do.
Also, it's a rougher bunch, which makes for funnier shit.
Yeah.
No, chippies are they're fucking gun. Speaking of, what was I just about to fucking say? Oh yeah, speaking of weird addictions, I sort of found another one I was mentioning before. It's not really a weird addiction. I think we all expected it, but I read an old story about Fev and our big boy Fev, the Uber Eats addict.
Yeah,
we will not remember him on this show for a shred of football. It will only be his eating activities. But he basically, I think a little bit prior to the Uber Eats addiction, it was like sort of just after he got booted from Brizzy.
Yep.
He basically came out with a gambling addiction, and his gambling was wild, bro.
More than the eats?
Yeah.
It'd be hard to eat.
Dude, yeah. Nah, when you're spending that much gold. He fucking had so he had a bookie. Like, this is how, like,
yeah.
Like, he had a fucking bookie, that like a personal one. He had $2,000 of credit, like, in his thing. In one night, built it up to 300 G's.
Like, he's owed 300 G's? Like,
he got up. Got up 300 G's.
Yep.
So the thing with having a bookie is when you go to withdraw the money, they only let you do it on Monday or Tuesdays.
Yep.
And you leave Fev with fucking 300 G's, mate. He'll fucking do some dirty on it. Blew 380.
Then was stuck 80 grand.
Yeah.
Blew the 3. Fucking hell, Fev, dude.
Wild.
This makes me feel a lot better about ripping on him for the Uber Eats addiction, because that's like he somehow found a way to fill that void that's obviously there with Uber Eats, with cheese.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. I even feel like I'm that way. Like, if I'm lacking on, like, something, like, my next drug of choice is
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, dude.
Yeah. What, do you know what he was betting on? Obviously.
Horses.
Fucking missed. Yeah.
No, it was horses. And, like, I'm pretty sure in the article it was, like, it was sort of like his first sort of real dig getting into horses. Like he wasn't like a familiar fucking horse punter. He'd been he
picked it up, yes.
Yeah, he picked it up and in one night completely cooked everything.
But that it kind of makes me a bit concerned for old Fev, because he's all over
He also said the words, it didn't affect me when I lost.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah. He didn't feel anything, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's numb. Due to all the Betty's burgers he's eaten, he can't feel his feet. It's also known as diabetes.
He's probably doubling up. He was just sitting there, just fucking watching ponies and getting fucking sides and shit. But dude, he's on BetBlue. He's all over BetBlue.
Yeah.
So surely that's not...
Bro, I don't know how some of these guys like fucking come out with the addiction shit and then just like go under the radar with their activity afterwards. Like the amount of second chances that get given out. Like I'm all for a fucking second chance, but like in today's fucking day, like the things that get... Like why get a dude who... was in the papers across the country talking about his gambling addiction. Why would you make him the face of your gambling organization, dude? Like, it's horrific.
Yeah, that makes zero sense. It's pretty funny, though.
Oh, bro, it'd be like getting Ben Cousins to sell you beer. Like, it wouldn't, you just wouldn't want to fucking go down that route.
Yeah, dude, I think he's probably getting paid in, like, bonus bets and shit.
Bro, probably 100%. It's like, you know, when you watch like Nelk and Steve will do it and shit, they're like sponsored by Steak or whatever that fucking thing is.
Yep.
And you know they're just feeding them with money to fucking like...
Then put it back. But that's the fucking bookies are so smart, dude. They're double dipping. They know they're paying Fev to just get his money back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah. It's free.
It's going to give it back to us. Like.
So Fev will give you 30 grand.
Yeah.
And you get like fucking 15 grand in bonus bets.
Yeah, and then it's just 45 grand.
Or we'll just give you 10 grand of your own money.
Yeah. Or you just don't owe us that 80 grand anymore. And he's like, okay, deal. And then you just run it back.
I feel like Bluebet would like lock him in an office with, and then like order like all this Uber Eats. And just have him sit down and be like, hey, you don't need to leave. Come on, man. Stay around a bit longer.
Sky racing zone. Click on a bit of sky racing. We got grilled on the way.
Kick back.
Relax, man. You ain't gonna fucking leave.
Don't worry about it, brother. It's chill.
His wife hasn't seen him in like 6 months. He's in like Bluebet headquarters, like fucking
locked away, dude.
Windowless room. Like, all right, Fev, we're doing a promo now.
Smile for the camera.
Yeah. That is so fucked up when you, because I saw it and I was like, fuck, Fev's making a little comeback. Like, that's cool that he's, you know, got some sort of income.
Yeah, he's got a radio show. He fucking was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which is a stretch.
Yeah.
That he was a celebrity. And he probably needed to stay there.
He's like your favorite fucking athlete.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I'll bring the poster in next time. I have a poster since I was 10 years old.
We need him above us.
Poster of Fev in my room.
Yeah, we need his like presence above us constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Fev honestly have. I think I shit on Fev because I see myself in him. It's like looking in a mirror.
The ultimate end to this podcast, like, is Fev being on the show.
Oh,
like
dude.
Like once we reach that, it's like.
Do you reckon? Yeah. Do you reckon you could get him on with like a straight face, dude? Because like you think about it, like anybody that would get Fev on their pod would be to talk about his footy career and his life and all that sort of stuff. We have solely spoken about his addictions.
Not a single passage of
like I've forgotten that he was a footy player.
Yeah, why do I know this guy?
Yeah,
the guy on the Bluebet. But I fucking grown up.
The guy on the Bluebet hat.
But we could kind of lure him in with me because I was growing up. I was a huge Fev fan, huge Carlton fan. So like Fev is my guy. Like he would feel that I like knew about him in his heyday, and then you're just coming in like, so like how much money did you lose on Uber Eats?
Yeah. Good cop, bad cop for sure. We could definitely corner him. But the thing is, we would use Bluebet tactics as well. We would just order some fucking, get a couple palmies upstairs from the Caco, some chips and aioli, fucking put like a little couple bets up there for him. He'd be like fucking hypnotized.
And then it just cage drop. And you're doing our podcast.
Capture Fev.
But we gotta read his wife's book because that will have some stories.
Yeah. That should be our homework over the next month, and everyone listening as well. Maybe we should all fucking buy the audio book or some shit. Just power through it like a potty, and then we'll all come back, and then we'll all come back together and just fucking reveal the horrors that fucking happened throughout those years.
There'll be some funny shit in there.
We kind of skipped this at the start, but we we're at Ladies' Day on the weekend down at UQ. It was your sort of first big, I guess, supposed outing to club footy. What were your thoughts?
No, it was fun.
The beer as well.
It was a fucking good day. UQ, like it was good going with you because you seemingly knew everyone that was there. The only person I knew there was fucking our boy Herbie Farmworth.
Oh yeah,
and so I don't know what affiliation he has with the club, but
he's East supporter. I later found out.
Oh, true.
Yeah, all the East boys were mates with him. Huh?
Well, some are apparently.
So are you. So
that was
fuck. I was so off you. So
you told me to do it.
I did, but like. Fuck, man. Like, we were at the fucking game. We sat down. We're sitting with Horan, you and me, watching the Heavies, Red Heavies, University of Queensland versus East Tigers in Prem grade. And Ahud immediately goes like, he's licking his lips going, oh, yeah, can I put a bet on?
Well, because what I was going to do, I was waiting for the Warriors game to start and I had a bet on that. So I like had my phone up. I was like, fuck, there's like a 45-minute window where I've got to like burn some time. I'm watching UQ rugby. It was a good day, but I was like, let's spice it up a bit. Can I bet on Prem grade rugby?
Yeah. And the answer is fucking yes. And there's obviously extremely limited markets to this shit, but I was like, look, you got to bet on fucking UQ. Like, we're going to win no matter what. And then Ahud starts going like, oh, East are paying like $4.50. Could be a good op. And Horan starts chirping in his ear going like, yeah, actually, that could be a good op. I'd go fucking East.
Yep.
And I was like, look, it's not going to be it's going to be a shit fight. I think we're going to win. And so then the handicap came out and
14.5.
14.5 handicap.
Rugby union number. You've got that 2-try buffer. 2 converted try buffer, so I was like, I'm gonna take it. And we were sitting in the UQ like
family stand, and Ahud's going like, starts to cheer, like he's get a good start, get a couple tries in, and then fucking Ahud starts cheering next to me, the most like avid UQ fan. I was like, what the fuck?
Face just like all over the cunt.
I was like, get fucked, cunt.
Dude, I wanted UQ to win, but I wanted East to cover. It's as simple as that. That's why I bet on the
Yeah, and look, you won.
Yep.
Not the fact UQ. We both won, I guess.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was literally perfect.
It was, I suppose. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll let you get away with it, but fuck, I hate betting on against like the home team. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't put a bet against the Broncos. I couldn't put a bet against the Maroons or the Reds.
No,
like,
that's fucked up.
It makes me sick.
Yep. But I have no affiliation with UQ. You know, I'm going to take.
You do now, cunt. You're not a free agent in this shit. Yeah. As long as you're on this piece of shit, you're fucking.
I used to play for West.
That's all right. They're a stone's throw away.
Wouldn't that make it worse?
Nah. It's weird.
Good enough to be.
They're fucking gone this year. I don't know. There's a weird thing with West and UQ where it's like same sort of ballpark, kind of respect each other.
Yeah.
They usually haven't been a huge threat, but now they fucking have the biggest crazy team.
I'll be a West guy. I'm wearing the fucking West jacket.
Oh, don't tell that to J-Ball. He'll fucking take you on board. He'll be at Pack next week.
But yeah, it was fucking great club. Really good, facilities and all that. The canteen needs work. Well, it needs to be built.
Yeah. The canteen was fucked. It was just food trucks. We had like Tex-Mex or it was Korean, Mexican. It was ridiculous. It was the avocado looked fucking like radioactive green.
Korean Mexican doesn't even make fucking sense.
But one thing I will say about the UQ Ladies' Day is that the women in attendance were fine. They were fine as.
Yep.
It was fucking actually really good to look at, and everyone was getting rowdy as fuck. It was a good Ladies' Day. It's been a while since we've had like a big fucking hit out there with like fucking outsiders all coming through, and it was a big success. So fucking as well, all the boys getting the fuck around us down there. You know who you are. Fucking all those young UQ lads. Cheers getting around the pod and getting around us as well, and fucking good work to Finney Hume, club captain at UQ, for fucking sorting out the whole day. It was well organised.
That was a funny bit when we're like, fuck, how do we get in? We didn't get tickets. We didn't plan ahead. But I was like, dude, talk to this Finn guy. Like, let's get some media passes. So you hit him up. He was like, yeah, for sure, come in. Like, all these guys are paid for food and drinks. Like, don't go on crazy. And then we get in there, we do some interviews, like everyone's getting a bit drunk. And then there was a moment where we were just sitting down drinking beers, like eating a box of noodles. Like,
yeah. I mean, like,
got comfortable very quickly.
Oh, completely, dude. And as we should have.
But that was fine. Like there was heaps of food, but that was a point where
we copped the last.
Sitting there tucking in,
doing fucking interviews off our iPhone and earphones. Like fuck off, acting like we're some sort of media shit.
Come on, let us in.
No, we copped fucking 1 hour out of like a 6-hour deal.
Yep.
I'm chill with it.
Yep.
Anyway,
and we made them look sick on the page. Like the event looked dope, and
that's our fucking payment. A couple tinnies,
couple spring rolls,
couple tinnies, couple titties. But yeah, fuck, we'll get down. If you guys get around it, fucking let us know. Also, if there's anybody that fucking listens to this that's outside of Brizzy, we don't really want to fuck with too many other Brizzy clubs, but like outside of Brizzy or even league clubs, if you've got a big event on at your club and you want us to come out and do interviews and fuck around and get on the piss with you guys, hit us up in the DMs at the afterparty podcast on Instagram, and we'll fucking definitely come out there. I want to get out of some country shit, up the coast.
And we'll edit out anything that's like heinous that you say, but we'll leave in most of the fuck shit.
Look, that's coming from the dude that doesn't do the editing. I'm going to leave it in. Again, good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
We'll tell you it won't happen, but then...
You can say whatever you want.
And then it's going to be fucking out there in 3 days.
Like, you get a tag. Like,
the shit from the UQ one, I've still got like a couple of videos of a gun that like...
Could bury some...
yeah, it's just not worth it. But, so today I was having... this one... People are going to get fucking off me for this one.
I like it.
So I was thinking, like, I'm recently really around the idea of golf. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like every time, like, as a bloke gets a bit older, normal sports are sort of going out the fucking window because our bodies are getting like shit.
Yep.
And I like the idea of being able to go out on a Saturday, go play something, have a couple beers whilst you do it. And also when you watch a hectic golfer, it's fucking ham. Like when you watch some dude drive like fucking 500 feet or yards or whatever the fuck that is, it's sick. Like I can understand the beauty and everything of it.
Yep.
I personally don't think that golf is a sport. I think it's a pastime. I think it's a little game. I think it's like a little skill. It's sort of like fucking ping pong or beer pong even. It's just like this fucking little thing that you go and do, and I'll give you my reasons why. 80-year-old fucking people play it.
Yeah.
80-year-old people don't play any other fucking sports and are even respected as like goats in it. Because it's a skill. It's a skill. It's a little thing that you master over time. Second...
a skill can be a sport.
Well, like, I just don't think this is a sport.
Have you played much golf?
And this is where I went to the driving range 2 weeks ago. Because I was like, I want to fucking, like, learn golf. And I want to, like, I'd like to get to the point where I could get through fucking 9 holes, you know what I mean?
Trying to bang you?
I don't know, dude. I can't like face you whilst facing forward. I feel like I'm like, hey. I feel like it's fucking whack, dude. I feel like I'm like in a car, like trying to talk to you. It's fucked, dude. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I am so hot. I forgot to turn the AC on. I feel like I'm in a police interview with the fucking lights on my face.
Yeah, wait, but all right, finish your point. I think I'm going to dunk all over your face.
I know, like I'm coming here. I know this is a fucking rare case here.
Yeah.
So first thing is like 80-year-old cunts can fucking play it, right?
Yeah.
Second, you can wear fucking slacks whilst you play, dude.
Yeah, that's
like there's not many fucking sports where that's the case.
Yeah, where it's like
third
wear
thing,
a belt.
you pretty much and like look, I'll give some room for fucking like for the naysayers on this one because I know cunts gonna hate this. You pretty much only sweat because of the weather.
Yeah, well, I guess that's any sport, really.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There's physical exertion. Whereas and don't get me wrong, I know motherfuckers are going to listen to this. They're going to be like, you try to play 18 holes and fucking hit 57 shots and like, tell me how you feel afterwards or whatever. And I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck because my nan, before she died, had records at like the Southport Golf Club. And I'm like, bruh, rest in peace, Nan. Love ya. But fuck, if you can do it, literally anyone can.
Look, I think you're misunderstanding the definition of sport. Like, I think you're more saying physical activity. Like, it's like pool's a sport. You would say no.
Fuck no. Pool is not a sport, bro.
It's an Olympic sport.
What, like fucking billiards?
I think so.
That's got to be capped, dude.
Let's look it up. But golf is.
Yeah, golf is.
That's what you're saying it shouldn't be.
Like, I would be happy for it to almost be in the Olympics because they've got so many other weird things like fucking discus and all this.
Rock climb. Discus is like the first event ever fucking made.
That's what I mean. It's not. It's like weird. Like, it's a weird.
Dude, the worst sport in Olympics by far, this is a bit of a side note, is fucking rock climbing. By far. 80% of the rock climbing, they just look at the rocks. They're just like sizing up the rocks, and then they'll like grab it and then be like, no. It's like a game of chess. It's like,
dude, rock climbing is way more of a sport than fucking golf, bro.
You're misunderstanding the word of sport. And like a sport.
Pull up the definition of sport then.
It says there's nothing to say it's physical activity. A sport is something that's like.
Well, I call golf like a game. It's like bocce or some shit. Like, is lawn bowls a sport?
Yeah.
Fuck no, it's not.
Oh. A sport involving physical exertion and skill in which individual or team competes against each other. So the main thing is like you're physically doing something.
You're wearing fucking jeans and nurse shoes. You're wearing a belt.
I think
you could go from the golf course to meet your fucking misso's fucking parents and it'd be the same outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they'd love that. They'd be like, fuck, this guy's well put together.
Yeah.
But golf is a sport because
boring as fuck because he loves golf.
Play golf, like it is one of those sports where it's like the degree of difference in skill is so vast. Like I met, like, for example, like my fucking granddad used to play and I used to, like, he taught me how to play golf at a very young age. So like I know, how to play golf, but like I used to be like, oh, my granddad's fucking goated. Like he can drive the ball like, 200 meters. Like he's like, yeah. And then some guy that's played like slightly more than him, he'd be like, dude, this guy's, two below my handicap. He's way fucking better than me. And that guy isn't even a sniff within becoming like even an amateur golfer. So the variance in skill, like you could play for 10 years and be like the sickest guy at your club and then not even come close to someone who's doing like an amateur pro-am, like amateur tournament somewhere. So the ability to like get so much better and then there's just so much degrees of difficulty. Like all the shit you're saying, like what'd you say? Beer pong or whatever.
Like fucking ping pong.
Ping pong's the fucking 1,000% a sport.
Bro, like would you, if you were a ping pong player, would you say, like, would you introduce yourself as an athlete?
Yeah, dude.
You're a fucking loser.
This actually reminds me, fucking.
I'm off this.
Dude, so at the Olympics, we were watching at Fernberg and we would just fucking get blazed and watch like the dumbest sports. And it was these ping pong dudes, these two fucking guys from Turkey. His name was like Efran or something like that. And me and Duffers were joking that like, these guys, like, because it was all like Asian countries like Korea, Japan, like China, and then it was these two like kind of like chubby looking like Turkish dudes, and we made a joke that like fucking the only reason they're there is because their parents had like a dope ass house and they would just get super blazed and they just got really fucking good. And it was like either that or like Mario Kart were the two fucking things.
And they took up ping pong.
If Mario Kart was in the Olympics, we'd probably fucking do that. But it's like they just smoked that much weed and fucking hung out that much that they just backed their way into an Olympic
for sure.
Deal.
The thing, like...
But what is sick about, like, and kind of this thing with golf as well, less golf, and that's more to my point.
I'm not saying it's not sick. I respect it. I just don't think it's a fucking sport. Because guess what? You can have cunts like John Daly who are fucking 70, morbidly obese.
Rip it, baby. He's a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a legend. I'm not saying all these things. I'm saying you're fucking comparing him next to fucking any athlete.
Is darts a sport?
Is darts a sport? Dude, I love darts. I get the fuck around darts.
Yeah, Michael Van Gogh.
Pastime. Van Gogh and Oath, the GOAT. Van Gogh. And we used to have at our old house Van Gogh and signature darts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they were gone.
He's the LeBron James of
He is.
darts.
He's won like fucking £9 million in
MVG, baby.
Yeah. That was the thing on his the lime green
MVG. But yeah, what we were saying is like with these Turkish like ping pong players, and it's similar to golf. It's like imagine them in the Olympic Village, like they're just getting fucking trolleyed, and like all the other athletes are like, yo, like, don't you have to compete tomorrow? It's like, dude, I play fucking ping pong. Like, how many players during the event?
Straight up chilling. But also, all those, none of those guys would get any Ronnies though. Because you'd be walking around Kyle Chalmers, freshly single, pissed off, super pissed. Yep. And then fucking going through hitting on some bird. They're going to be like, oh, fuck yeah.
I'm the ping pong
and then
player.
you're like, oh, I'm the fucking Swedish fucking ping pong player.
But
like,
they almost have this coolness about them. It's like Blue Mountain State, like Alex Moran, like he's like just doesn't give a fuck. Like that's the vibe.
The problem is they do give a fuck.
These guys do. They just got players and fucking not too good at ping pong,
dude. That's cap.
I'll show you these guys. They were sick, bro. And what was sick? His younger brother was also in the Turkish ping pong team. And it's like, who's ever heard of a Turkish ping pong team?
Oh, dude.
Like, I swear to God, it's just they're like, he just had a dope ass house where his parents had a ping pong table and they just got really fucking good at it. Oh. And the dad was probably like, oh, I fucking hate my sons. They just chill downstairs and play fucking Mario Kart and ping pong. And then he's in the Olympics. Like, that's what's sick about it.
Oh, but I'll definitely, like, I've actually apologized to bring golf to the realms of ping pong. But like,
but they're both Olympic sports.
Like, I can so respect the fact that Tiger Woods, for instance, can like play golf to like a masterful fucking degree. It's just, to me, I'm like, that's a fucking little game, dude, that anyone can play.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what, just because, did that come out?
No, it was sweet.
But that's what I'm saying. Just because anyone can play it doesn't mean anyone can play it. Like, just because your gran can be really good at golf doesn't mean your gran can just pick up a golf stick and fucking, play off scratch. Like,
my nan can't play a game of fucking rugby though, cunt.
Yeah, but that's your version of sport. Like,
my nan couldn't do fucking anything else besides play bridge and play golf.
Yeah.
It's essentially physical fucking Monopoly or some shit, dude. Like, it's ridiculous.
Dude, if Monopoly was in the Olympics, your boy would not be here right now.
I think the reason the reason that golf is so popular is because of old people.
Yeah, and they have all the money. And also, if you ever have a golf day, we'll have a golf day. We're
going to vlog a golf day like next week.
You literally just fucking pound about a 6-pack each, drive around the buggy, fucking chunk some shots, and then maybe smoke a little doink at the end. That's definitely a play on.
Sounds like a sport, doesn't it?
Any sport where you can like pound a 6-pack.
It's not a sport. You see, I'm winning. The more you fucking talk about it, you're like, Look, I'm not saying I'm right.
Is such fucking.
I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm saying I've got a lot of things.
Sport is the perfect thing for a dude that kind of low key hates hanging out with his family to just go an excuse to spend 8 hours with his boys and not to be at the pub. Like, at least you're fucking like
fucking oath, dude.
Hitting a ball with a stick and being like, I'm not fucking alcoholic.
What do you think 30-year-old fucking club rugby players are doing, dude?
Yeah,
they're getting the fuck away for fucking 3 days of the week. They're trying to get the fuck out of there.
But I think that's what makes it so sick. It's the fact that it is a sport. Those dudes at the top aren't just fucking Michael Van Gogh who throws a dart. Like, they're they're fucking athletes.
The golfers?
Athletes, yeah. I'm sticking by that.
Yeah,
some of them are jacked as well.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, some of them are fucked.
It's
like, you look
hard
at,
to
like, Bryson DeChambeau, fucking Tiger Woods, like, they're gone. But then also, like, that same dude gets bodied by John Daly one day. And then I'm what are we watching?
It's like a 7-year-old. We need to do a pisshead with a footy problem on John Daly.
I'm keen to get...
That wouldn't play because you don't acknowledge it as a sport. So it couldn't be a footy problem.
Oh, I get the fuck around John Daly, like, hard.
But in essence, it wouldn't be a pisshead with a footy problem because he's not an athlete. Because you're denying...
To me...
You're denying his whole career, basically.
Yeah.
Basically. I love it.
I'll say this. Golf, to me, in my head, is the equivalent to bocce.
That's fucking egregious.
You hang out with the boys... And you go fucking...
But who hangs out with the boys and plays bocce? That's for fucking nerds.
I'd rather, like, a way fucking...
What the fuck is bocce, dude? Now that I'm saying it out loud, what are you even talking about?
Bocce is a fucking game where you have that, like, little ball. It's like maybe the size of a golf ball. And you, like, chuck it as far as you can or whatever. And then all the boys are, like... It's essentially lawn bowls, but you can play it anywhere.
Oh, that sounds fucking shit.
It's the same crowd as golf.
No, dude.
It is.
No. Dude, bro, I don't know if this is against or for my point, but the kind of my point, like a huge thing, the amount of athletes that play golf seriously, all the fucking NBA players, like all the NFL players, bunch of rugby players. Dude, Wendell Saylor used to play at fucking, what are you looking at your finger like that?
I'm listening here. I don't know what I'm doing there.
Wendell Saylor used to play at Indooroopilly, and my granddad said that you could fucking like hit the green on a putt.
Yeah, some of the best fucking golfers in the world are actual athletes.
Yep.
And I'm not dissing, I'm completely dissing golf.
Yeah,
I'm like saying, look, how about we fucking go out and play a game in like a week and vlog it?
Yep.
I'd be keen
and you get no cut just to prove that it's...
How fucked can you get without getting in trouble?
As fucked as you want.
I reckon. Oh, I've got an idea.
What?
I've got a fucking idea, dude.
I want to hear it.
We fucking have a day, right? I reckon we test it out first, where it's like us and like 5, 6 to 10 blokes, who knows? And then I reckon we get everyone that's keen that listens to us, that's like G'd up for it. We have a fucking Craig Gower golf day, dude. And we all get butt-fuck drunk, all get in Panthers fucking jerseys, go out and play 18 holes and get fucked. Yeah, and we just get absolutely fucked, mate. Like, I reckon that's the go. Obviously, we don't do exactly what fucking Gower did and fucking assault all our mates and ruin our fucking livelihoods.
Harass a teenage girl.
Completely. No, fuck that.
No, I love the idea. It's the premise is great, and I'm all for it, and it'll be fun as. We do have to tread lightly, because when it comes to golf nerds, they're very fucked.
Yeah. I'm completely aware that they're not going to be fucking chill by any means, but
that makes it funny.
That's what makes it funny. Yeah. And also, as I said, we're not going to be full Gower, but like we can still fucking sort of have a little dig. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe we try to do it in the next week or something like that and see if we can.
Also, the numbers are tight. You can only bring 4. It's a foursome. Dude, we couldn't have like fucking 10 Gowers.
Right, yeah, we'll just get 4 idiots then.
4 Gowers.
4 Gowers, yeah.
4 quarters of Gowers to equal 1, like a fucking Exodius Gower. Like, put them all together.
You know what we're drinking as well for the...
drinking crowns.
We're drinking crownies, dude.
Yeah, no, I like it. You've swayed me.
Yeah, I reckon we do it like the next week.
That was funny before when I was like, dude, I don't know if we should like fucking
be
chundering on people.
No.
Exactly. There was several crimes. I
don't know about you, but I'm planning on fucking holding a butter knife to the throat of a Sydney radio personality. That's what I want from the day. I don't know about you.
That's what I thought you
were. Anyway, golf isn't a sport, so we can move on. So I've been triggered a little bit lately, and everyone at work, I'm sure I'm the same as every other fucking workplace. We spend more time with each other than anybody on the planet. Like, you go to work, you spend 8 hours a day with everyone. Like, you don't do that with anybody else consistently. And obviously, I'm the guy that's fucking walking through the office going, for 5 days straight, from Monday to Friday, I'm going, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah,
what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I fucking ask. But like, no, but it's all
there's nothing else.
I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care enough about anything else.
Yeah.
So then, like, after like, I get in and ask what everyone's doing for their fucking weekend over gradual days. And then it gets like 9:30, everyone's got their headphones in, sort of chilling for half hour. And then all it is just waiting for me to ask you like the most bent question I can think of. And like try to fucking put you in a fucking hole basically.
Okay,
would you rather it?
Yep.
And my question was, for 150 grand a year, right? Make them 150. Fucking great coin.
Yeah.
For our age, everything like that. The thing with it is, though, you have to sign a 5-year contract.
Yep.
So you're locked in
It's
for
a
the next
long-term deal. Yeah.
Yep, next 5 years. Your job is being one of the new Wiggles.
I was probably the biggest Wiggles fan as a kid. Like, I fucking frothed the Wiggles.
Bruh, could you...
Do I have to be on screen?
You have to go and do the full fucking schedule of that is a Wiggle, and you have to go around and like literally like you'd probably have like 4 shows a week, I would imagine, like all over the world. You're performing in front of like thousands of little fucking toddlers, kids crying and shit, and you're going like, fruit salad, yummy, yummy. And like imagine after 5 years, cunt, you would go insane.
But obviously but like fucking doing the same thing over and over anyway, like that's any shit job, you go insane. Like that's
you're
like,
dancing for little kids and like
no, that's not the part that I'm worried about. The backlash of like, dude, this new Wiggle fucking sucks, bro. Like, can I get fired? Like, what if there's just like, bro, he can't sing, he can't play an instrument, he's fucking trash, he does nothing.
Dude, what do you think fucking Captain Feathersword does, cunt? He's fucking idiotic as well. Like, there's no talent. They teach you the fucking songs. You get, okay, fuck it, just for the sake of the argument, you get a month of fucking Wiggles camp, dude. Like, you get trained up like any other job.
It can't be that hard.
Yeah, but then you got to do it for 5 years fucking straight. Think about all the flights overseas. Like, you'd be going everywhere as a Wiggle, so you're going to be like PC, basically, like fucking no.
I'll do it if I'm Feathersword.
You would do it.
If I was Feathersword.
So you would retire as a Wiggle at 30 years old.
Fucking oath, bro. Feathersword has a full costume. Like, it's not that bad, bro. It's better than being like, thank you for contacting me. So answering fucking bullshit calls and fixing people's payment methods and stuff.
Bro, imagine like looking at the weird Wiggles going like, hey, Andy, how's it going today? And you're like, hey, guys. Every day, dude, for the next 5 fucking years, dude. No, contracts on sold to the devil.
I love the Wiggles. I love the Wiggles.
Fuck. Oh, dude, because this is where I was getting at, right? Because to me,
I would do it if I didn't have to. If it didn't have to be my face, if I could be Feathersword and like dress up in a costume.
It does have to be your fucking face, dude. You're in fucking Wiggles.
He's got the fake beard and the eye patch.
Yeah, but like you're telling me that fucking Captain Feathersword's friends don't know that he's fucking Captain Feathersword, dude. Like,
no, because we were literally talking about the Wiggles at work one time. And I was like, bro, remember the guy fucking Captain Tickles? And everyone was like, who? And I was like, Captain Tickles, the pirate guy. And then fucking, they were like,
Captain
bro,
Tickles,
his name's Captain Feathersword. And I was like, bro, I used to go to like live Wiggle show. I'm pretty sure his name was Captain Tickles. And then there was like this running joke that I was molested by Captain Tickles. And like, I knew him as Captain Tickles.
Only you?
Yeah, because one time he was like, hey, come on, Captain Tickles.
Tickles. You know, actually, speaking of live fucking performances of that like thing, I was like a diehard fucking Hooly Doolies fan.
The fuck is Hooly Doolies?
Don't you remember the Hooly Doolies, dude?
Sounds like a knockoff.
Oh, bro.
Wiggles, right? Sounds like a Wiggles for kids that couldn't afford Fox.
Bro. The Hooly Doolies.
What the fuck is that shit?
Dude, don't stand and be like, oh yeah, the Wiggles while you're shitting on the Hooly Doolies, dude.
You couldn't even say that.
Okay, so the thing with the Hooly Doolies is, right, I was obsessed, bro. I was obsessed. But the thing with them is like, I've looked at them since, and it looks like a fucking homeless man's fever dream, dude. Like,
dude, I think you were molested by a group of homeless men that referred to themselves as the Hooly Doolies. What the fuck is that, bro?
You never saw that? It was like
no one has ever seen that. That doesn't exist.
That's
bro.
bullshit, bro. Everyone knows the Hooly Doolies. Doesn't let me find the other pictures. Dude,
Dude,
looks
this guy's wearing.
looks like Rove McManus cunt in the front.
It does a bit. What is that fucking abomination in the back?
It's like a fucking purple koala, dude. They were pretty freaky now that I like look back on it. But anyway, get this, and this is like why I don't want to have fucking kids, cunt. is I'm obsessed with the Hooly Doolies, right? Going fucking hams as a young kid, like obsessed.
Were you like the only kid at their shows?
No, dude, it was pumping, bro. It was like Woodstock 99. But anyway.
It's just one of those days.
It's just one of those days.
That was the Hooly Doolies.
No, so like I'm obsessed, right? Whatever. And my dad obviously goes, like, I'm so fucking young at this point.
Dude, this shit is
I'm so young. And my dad is obviously going, like, fuck it, I'm going to take the cunt to the Hooly Doolies, whatever. So I'm like pumped as
Dude, are these like your dad's mates or something?
No, dude.
No one got around the Hooly Doolies.
Dude,
whoever watches this, like, back me up. I wish there was 10 other boys here laughing in your face. Like, bro, you got lied to.
That's bullshit, bro. The Hooly Doolies were a thing, and people got the fuck around them.
So you went to
I'm going to see if actually the Hooly Doolies... no, fuck this. So go to the Hooly Doolies as a kid, because my dad takes me or whatever. I'm fucking obsessed. So dad's probably thinking in his head, like, this is, like... a sick parenting moment, you know what I mean? I'm giving this cunt like fucking M&M tickets equivalent, you know what I mean?
Like $20.
Yeah. But I'm fucking dick all goes and takes me there, right? We get there.
Do you remember where it was? Like a park somewhere. Under a bridge. It was on the fucking William Joy Bridge. Like other homeless people.
It was on fucking Brunswick Street, like next to two
It was in that old fucking washed up shopping centre on Brunswick Street.
Yeah.
Nick
Werders. So fucking I don't remember where it was. I was too young, but all I remember is the Hooly Doolies like drinking crowns and fucking smoking fucking deck of frothy crushes. No. So fuck. Okay. So I go to the fucking Hooly Doolies with my dad, and he definitely has to think this is going to be like a fucking dope moment. Like I'm giving him exactly what this cunt fucking wants, like at the best capacity. I get there, right, and I wig out, bro. Like I'm like terrified of the Hooly Doolies in person, bro. Like.
Why do they smell like fucking dumpers, bro?
Like some things.
Why do they smell like the Brisbane River, dude?
Some things are meant to stay in the television, dude, and the Hooly Doolies were one of them for me because it freaked me out, bro. I was wigging out, and I was like, lose my shit. Like I was like, I had to be like 5 or some shit. And I'm like, but I remember it, bro, because I'm embarrassed. Yeah. Embarrassment sticks with you. And I was embarrassed, bro. And dad we had to leave, bro.
We could get
like, I was like, fuck this. Like, we have to leave. So dad's just going like, fuck. I'm fucking taking this cunt.
A dub, like.
Yeah. Oath. And then we're leaving, bro. And this is like just embarrassing. Like, I'm a fucking little kid. Like, it is what it is. But then I'm like, we're not leaving until I get a shirt.
You wanted the shirt.
I wanted the shirt, dude. So we basically went to all this effort to go essentially get a shirt and me be like permanently terrified of my fucking idols.
Why did you still want the shirt?
Dude, I don't know. I'm a kid. You know what I mean? I can't even.
You get like fixated. You would have seen the shirt somewhere and been like, I need that. Like,
yeah, bro, I don't know. I was like 4. Like, I don't know. But the thing was like, I vividly remember not being able to handle hooly doolies and being like embarrassed by that. Like I still think me and Dad's like relationship is tethered from like that moment. Yeah. Like I can feel that.
No offense to your dad, but it's fucking his fault, dude. Like fucking scrape together a couple more bucks, take you to the Wiggles. Like that shit's normal. Like the hooly doolies is like legitimately like the reject shop.
Did you ever watch fucking HR Puff and stuff?
Bro, you gotta fucking... You grew up in like Soviet Russia or some shit with all these weird fucking... I was a normal fucking kid. I watched, Rugrats, High Five, fucking The Wiggles, bro. I wasn't wigging out watching Hufflepuff or some shit. Yeah, dude.
HR Puff and stuff, dude. That was a wig. That was a wig.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
It was gun, bro.
But it's old as shit. How old are you, dude? This is 1969, bro.
I don't know, dude. I had it on DVD, I guess. Or video.
It was your dad who fucking passed it down.
He's giving me hooly doolies and nature.
If one person that watches this has even fucking heard of the hooly doolies,
look at the fucking ratings, bro.
7.5.
Dude, this shit's out of fucking control, cunt. HR Puff and stuff gets 82% on Just Watch, whatever the fuck that is. 4.7 on Amazon and 7.4 on IMDb. Meanwhile, you're watching, what the fuck does the Wiggles get, cunt?
The Wiggles will be 9 out of 10. Feliz Navidad. That was my fucking favorite episode of the week. I didn't even know if it was episodes. It was just like weird.
5.8.
Fuck off, bro.
Anyway, so the thing, like, being a part of the Wiggles as an adult would literally be my hell. I couldn't think of anything fucking worse than getting up in that stupid outfit, similar to a golf outfit, and then fucking going and hanging out with little kids all day and singing fucking fruit salad,
but
yummy, and like shaking my butt and shit, like in front of kids, like, and hanging out with the fucking pedo that is Captain Tickles, and like, fuck that.
But
bro.
Did you factor?
They're all like brainwashed.
Did you factor into the equation the copious amounts of MILF pussy that you will be consuming in those 5 years?
Do you reckon mums want to fuck Wiggles?
Yes, dude. Anthony probably has about fucking 1,000 MILFs under his belt.
Yeah, I guess the MILF action as a Wiggle would be pretty outrageous.
It'd be fucking bananas, dude.
I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't do it. So, the thing where this all sort of stemmed from in my brain was a guy at work recently went to a fucking Wiggles concert, and it was just fucking the Wiggles, dude. Nah, bro. So no. Let me defend him. Let me defend him a tad. So
he needs a fucking lawyer to defend.
Basically, they were fucking. They went to go see DZ Death Rays, which is a band, Queensland band, fucking ham. Like they're actually sick. Yep. And the Wiggles like supported them or some shit, some weird shit like that. Because obviously they made that fucking trash rendition of Elephant by Tame Impala last year and won
on that.
And they won Triple J.
Yeah, I picked that.
Yeah, that just makes me sick. Bang. Not anyone wanted that, but anyway, then they go and do this show with DZ Death Rays. You look, bro, like the whole crowd is there going like fruit salad. And I'm like,
it's like a cult.
This is no. Like, this is like a meme but you guys are like giving into it to a weird point though. Like, fuck off, cunt. You're not sitting through 8 fucking Wiggle songs as an adult while Murray is like 85 going like,
yeah, Murray.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not going to G up for Dorothy the dinosaur. I'm bald. Yeah. I fucking pay rent. I work at a bank. I'm bald. I don't want to watch fucking Wake Up Jeff, cunt. Like, what the fuck?
But there is something, and obviously
if you like the Wiggles, like, still.
But obviously you're a fucking hooly dooly guy, so you don't get it. But there is something that clicks in your brain. Like, this is for me when that Tame Impala song won #1. Mind you, as I said, I won money on it. But there is something that it's like it releases endorphins in my brain that are like deep-seated from when I was a kid, that when I was having like a SPAC attack and like wigging out, my mom was like, this kid needs to fucking go to bed. She put on the DVD and it would just like moss me out. There's something that clicks in your brain, like when you, like, the day after I went back and after they won the Hot 100, I listened to all like the Wiggle songs, right? And I was like, Something in my brain fucking just really resonates with these songs.
I hate it, dude. When I hear it, especially that Elephant song, I feel like Matt Lodge on opioids, dude. Like, I want to fucking deck someone, especially them.
Yeah, well, but that question...
They're so lame, dude. They're so lame.
They're a fucking children's band.
I know, so why are we taking them fucking seriously?
Yeah, the meme shit got out of hand and how they won Hot 100. That's ridiculous. But for what
like
they
the Kid
do,
Leroy standing there going like...
Yeah, for what they do, they're the best in the game. And they're way fucking better than Hooly Dooly or whatever cracked out version of the Wiggles.
The Wiggles being the best of their game is like Ted Bundy being the hottest serial killer, dude. Like, they're both winning in facets of fucking non-fucking relevance.
So golf's not a sport and the Wiggles aren't a band, is what you're telling me.
The Wiggles aren't a band, bro. Fuck no. They are fucking glorified fucking babysitters, dude. They're babysitters on telly, dude.
Yeah.
So you can neglect your kids.
Good at it.
Yeah, they're good at it, I guess.
Dude, it's not my fault you fucking had to watch the Hooly Doolies as a kid, dude. I don't blame me for that, buddy. That's fucking
fuck off. The Hooly Doolies are gun. I'd actually
sing or?
I can't even remember anymore, bro. It was fucking intense. They were Aussies.
Dude, I went to a Wiggles concert one time and it was like literally like in a fucking like, dude, it was like in like just some random like community hall in like Barden or something. Like it was not at like a proper like...
Yeah, dude. It was fucking Captain Tickle's backyard, bro. It was Captain Tickle's garage. Of course, it wasn't fucking a real establishment there. The version of the Wiggles that you know and love ain't real, buddy. You were watching fucking something else. You were probably watching the fucking Hooly Doolies with me, dude.
Captain Tickle's straight out of Hooly Dooly, dude.
Anyway, fuck this. Let's finish this stupid pod so I can go home and edit this stupid pod so it can come out tomorrow. Rightio, thanks boys for fucking getting around us this week. This is a weird pod. I don't even know how... I feel weird after it. I don't even know anymore. But just fucking like, subscribe, check it all out. We've got 2 gun pods next week, so the fucking standard definitely will be lifted. So yeah, just fucking get around us, fellas.
Yep.
Yep.